he should have resigned the day after the referendum. And I think, given my experience of working with the Foreign Office over in Brussels, I think, frankly, we need a complete clear-out. You see, what happened on June the 23rd last year was we had a political revolution of the people. But apart from the resignations of David Cameron and George Osborne, absolutely nothing changed. The same people are still there on the chessboard. They've just been shuffled around. And I think our revolution is nothing like America, where Donald Trump not only won, but he's now appointed all the people to take the key positions in his government. So I am hoping that this is the start of a real political revolution, and I think we should get rid of many of our ambassadors around the world. I think we've got to grip and grasp this amazing opportunity that Brexit presents us, the chance to make trade deals with the rest of the world and not to be so focused on our next-door neighbours in Europe. Now, my first experience of the Foreign Office was on my first day as an MEP. There were three of us who had been elected from UKIP, and we turned up at the Parliament in Strasbourg, not knowing where the front door was, not knowing what offices we had. We hadn't got a clue. Anyway, we did all that and got our keys, and the phone rang. And it was the Foreign Office. Could the UK's ambassador, Sir Stephen Wall, they're all Sir, but we'll come on to that in the next hour, could Sir Stephen Wall please come to meet the three of you? Well, yes, of course, absolutely no problem at all. And the three of us, the three new UKIP MEPs, sat on one side of the table, and the three from the Foreign Office, with Sir Stephen in the middle, sat opposite us. One of his assistants was a fellow called Giles, surname of Paxman, brother of Jeremy. And we sat there facing each other, and there seemed to be an interminable silence. It lasted for 30 or 40 seconds, at which Sir Stephen looked at us and said, "Gentlemen, what are your intentions?" I said, "We're not terrorists. I'm not Guy Fawkes. We haven't come here to blow the place up. We've come here to represent those who don't think Britain should be a member of the Union." But it was my first brush with the Foreign Office, and I realised about a month later, when I spoke to some of the more junior members of the team back in Brussels, that there was no pretence at neutrality. You know, I thought the job of a civil servant, at least that's what we thought it had been ever since Gladstone's reforms back in the 19th century, that the job of a civil servant was rather like a soldier, to do what the government asked you to do, but not to give your own opinion. But the Foreign Office made it clear to me in my early days there that they believed in the process of European integration, and their job was to promote it.